It's September 15th, 11:38 p.m. What time is it your time? If you've had some spiritual challenges, then this message is for you. If you know that you were built and chosen for this, and it's about time that you move in silence and you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, and all you got to do is be still and stay connected and what's meant for you is going to fall in your lap. Oh, if you know that and you know it's not imaginary, oh, then you pull it up to the right message. Do you hear me? So, friend or foe, you just will never know. I feel like whoever you are, you've been reviewing some old school influential connections, okay? 111 I'm seeing on the timer, but y'all go back, way back, and it's a memory that you may have, and because of these memories, I feel like then you feel like these people were shady, but everybody changed, okay? But with these connections being under review, right? It's some shit I'm seeing as real personal, okay? Real personal. And any goddamn relationship that's making you fretful or feeling like you just been served a raw dosage of baby back bullshit, there ain't no need in you being lost and turned out. The connection wasn't built to last, okay? The connection wasn't built to last. I'm seeing somebody in all pink, or either this can be the pink bunny rabbit, the Energizer bunny, okay? Someone, one of your old school woadies, okay? They could be fair skinned, they could be of the Caucasian persuasion. You take this message how it resonates, okay? But they are fair skinned, okay? I'm seeing someone in their queen energy though, okay? And your perspectives has changed about these relationships. I'm seeing some fire signs and some water signs, but what's really standing out in my mind's eye are Sagittarius and Scorpio. Take it how it resonates. But I'm paying attention to what you paying attention to. And somebody is shady. They've thrown some shade in the background, is what the G's is saying, okay? To one of your Casanovas, okay? Yeah, to one of your Casanovas, alright? Mm, mm, So, I also feel like these relationships that you have been reviewing, okay? I feel like too it's a number of individuals that you got on a chopping block, okay? A number of individuals that you have on a it's like you being charitable with your energy. Excuse me, and you gonna break it down to them too. I'm hearing something about Rockefeller, okay? Somebody feel like they are the best one to ever do it too, okay? This person also is not a hops and barley drinker. I'm seeing some fables that have been told to your Romeo Juliet. Kind of like a skit, okay? Somebody can be 50 or rolling up on big 50, but listen here. It's kind of like some Saturday Night Live shit, alright? And it's been lingering. It has. It's been lingering. And someone doesn't speak English that well, okay? Is what I just heard. It's a responsibility to detach and change and face this change and whatever village that you felt that you was from, these people that you felt as though y'all was cut from the same cloth. No, these motherfuckers holding so much resentment when it comes to you, soul gang. Okay, yeah, there's not gonna be a blackout reading, but I'm not gonna be on camera, alright? But you take everything how it resonates, cause I'm hearing something when it comes to poetry and how people moving out here, okay? And how you feel like a lot of your woadies and shit are like government spies or something and trying to retaliate against you is what I'm hearing for a portion of some karmic-y shit that you did in the past. So it's sounding like you really can drive a Mack truck in one of these people's noses because they nose wide open and they nose wide open for some old shit, okay? They sleeping on you though, soldier, is what the G's is saying. They need to be satisfied with this past portion is what I'm hearing because they've been trying to assassinate your character and shit. And it's like they driving too fast while looking in your rearview mirror and shit. These motherfuckers forever switching lanes. You hear me? One minute, you know, you can exchange, excuse me, some energy with them. And I'm also hearing that this may be a look that you exchange with one or more of these individuals. And I've had a message like that. I don't know if it was in the spring or in the summertime, okay? But it was a different look. It was a death look. Someone is able to notice when someone is about to transition. But I'm hearing whoever this message is for, okay? Wait, back up, the Jesus said. They said back up. Something about some mail, the parcel. It could be a download. It could be, you know, with your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual team is trying to get you to recognize, analyze, and realize about this beast, okay? And about the vast knowledge that you have about this beast and this beast that's been planting these seeds and shit, okay? Didn't we have something, you know, here recently in the divided states of America when it comes to, you know, mail order seeds and these seeds that was being planted, okay? Y'all hear me? Somebody a soldier and they've been dreaming, having nightmares or something about the battlefield is what the Jesus saying. But what they want you to know too is that you've been judged, whoever you are, okay? You've been judged by whoever this person is. Oh, this could be a different part of the message, and it could tie into this person who knows and around in your business, whoever the fuck you feel like the CIA, okay, soldier? A battlefield. Love is a battlefield too, huh? You know how they say like prisoners when they come home, okay? Convicts when they come home, that they are institutionalized. What is it that it was shell shocked or something? Post traumatic stress syndrome. The inability to change though, okay, to switch gears is what the G's is saying. Some the inability to change or switch gears. That sounds like a motorcycle to me, okay? I'm also hearing, you know, when it comes to somebody riding shotgun, alright? Somebody been trying to bring some karma to the soul gang's front yard. You hear me? But it's kind of like they can't. They can't bring this drama to your front yard. You hear me? You got the scoop already. You got the scoop already. The angel scoop is what the Jesus is saying. It's how they're trying to attack you from the sidelines too. You hear me? It's how they trying to attack you from the sidelines. I'm hearing something about Canada Dry, okay? Seagrams, burners, all right? Ginger. Someone has freckles is what I just heard too. I'm also hearing something about someone with some very dry skin, all right? Like flakes in their eyebrow area is what I just heard. That's still there. I just shuffled 4 times. 4 times a charm. You done given somebody a lot of chances, okay? But your team wants you to wrap something up. They do. They they want you to wrap something up. You've given somebody a lot of chances. They want you to wrap something up, okay? I'm seeing L's that you've taken for someone, okay? Somebody somebody could have bid it for somebody, alright? Took this L, big chunk of their life, alright? Come home, just like a prisoner of war, okay? And also just like when you go to war, okay? When these men and these women go to war and they come home, they don't have the financial resources, no medical insurance. They don't have gift baskets when they come home after they fighting for this divided states of America, okay? And then I'm hearing, it was someone who was fighting for love too, okay? Fighting for love and someone else who was fighting to keep these connections intact and to make sure that they were strong, these friendships as well. You're not giving up, is what the Jesus saying. The jig most definitely is off. The jig is off. Is what they've been dancing around, and you've already looked through the looking glass, and I feel like you're not trying to be hard on these people, okay? Because you got this love in your heart for them, all right? That's what I'm feeling like, okay? But it feels like, you've taken a lot of L's when it comes to these people, okay? Financial losses, heartbreak, okay? You've lost, you've lost friends, okay? I'm hearing, when it comes to job opportunities, career moves, okay, homes, okay. Yeah, somebody is known to break up homes and apartments around this motherfucker. Is what the G's are saying. But you got big changes, okay. And the G's want you to keep that same thought. Somebody swear they a pimp is what the G's is saying. And I'm here, whether or not they are a male or a female, this person does not know anything about any hard work. And I don't feel as though that you've judged them, but this person has broken a lot of rules when it comes to your friendship, is what I'm hearing. Whoever this friend is, they're not your biggest cheerleader, okay? Yeah, they're not your biggest cheerleaders, what the G's is saying. They've broken a lot of rules. They're in a karmic relationship, okay? They've been stunting. Excuse me, they've been stunting, okay? I'm hearing something about CBD oil, all right? CBD. That's weed. Yeah, that is weed, isn't it? What is that, like low grade weed or something? What I said at the beginning of the messages. They keep revisiting that shit too, okay? It's kind of like, they it's like they got a pen and a pad, all right? And then it's like this person will be trying to, okay, you may have tried to connect with this person, okay, and you wanted to speak with them. Excuse me, but it's like all lines of connection was lost. Is what I'm hearing. They got plans. Somebody got these romantic plans for you, and it's one of your friends who's trying to point them in a different direction or trying to get them hooked up with somebody else or yeah, playing mind games with them too. All right. Yeah, playing mind games with them. Hmm. I don't know why I'm hearing you so almond-y. Remember that Martin show? The tall dude with the pink rabbit with the pink suit on. I just heard something about Tennessee. Young buck. That's probably why. Hmm. 70s baby. 1636. I'm seeing on the clock. I just heard the name Nicole. It's an unforeseen blessing that's coming. Okay? It's in the form of a message. It's a message that you're going to read, okay? And it's about somebody judging someone else, okay? But what I'm hearing is about them judging this person, it's going to raise some antennas. Because by them judging this person, there's some hidden details in how dishonorable they are in this connection when it comes to you, okay? But you, I feel like you've been seeing a lot of sevens and twos lately, okay? A lot of sevens and twos. It's a lot that's about to be wrapped up because this ancestor right here ain't playing them games. So, this plant rendezvous, this is with your, this is a very special connection here, okay? This is someone who's been longing to embrace you for a long time. And your vibration has changed, all right? And this person recognizes, analyzes, and realizes that. But it's these people, okay? Especially the one who was about to cut someone else off. But they was using this person as a weapon against you, okay? It's I don't know. It's kind of like these blockages here with this man, okay? Someone was trying to bring sand to the beach. Someone else to the romantic situationship is what I just heard. And it happened. And a child was made, okay? But I'm also hearing too that these blockages here, there's a DNA test that's coming, okay? And that's not that person's baby. I don't know if that's gonna have any healing capabilities when it comes to the connection that you may have with the person who was going through this change of life here. But that's what your spiritual team wanted you to know, especially this ancestor who been, kind of hiding in the lights, is what the G's are saying. Somebody high yellow, okay? Somebody also shiesty. They power stricken. This person calls themselves a diva, alright? There's some shit that they've done that is very fucked up. It's inexcusable. For real. And they may they may have a lot of crystals. So guess what? Make some sound judgment. Because you cutting some people off. I'm hearing something about LAX too. You are about to travel. These grudges, these people are eligible for this cutoff too. You hear me? And then there's something when it comes to some hidden cameras, okay? Somebody on the verge of fully, fucking up with you for the long haul to where you're not gonna care nothing about the history that y'all have, okay? It's divine energies that's at play. You hear me? I'm hearing this karmic couple too. They don't like that you the generational curse breaker. 2136 I'm seeing on the clock. They said that's your message. See you.